top 3 tips for a new unsigned artist to getting played on the radio is make sure that when you send your music to a DJ, a radio station, that it's like an easy downloadable link, preferably in like MP3, Dropbox, because it needs to be easy and accessible for the DJ. Also, make it high quality. Somebody actually asked me today, does it have to be high quality for it to get played? Yes, if you're trying to approach, especially a radio station like Kiss Fresh, where I'm from, it needs to be high quality. We don't have time to fall in love with a song, send it back to you to go and get mixed and mastered, to then send it back to us. Like, we don't have time for that. And you just lose momentum. It doesn't work in your favor. And also, finally, just like be confident and know exactly the artist that you are, and do your research as well on the station. So if you have a specific genre, if you know that that station doesn't play it, it's kind of a waste of your time sending it to any of the DJs.
Be good. That's the priority. It does help. Gain experience, learn your craft, work on what you're doing, think about it, work on it, research it, learn as much about it as you can, put it all together and get life experience too, because that will aid creativity. Go out and live and you'll have loads of material for your songs and you'll create amazing art with that. Another tip I would say is to persevere. It's really, really hard to get heard on the radio. It's really hard to get people's attention. You just need to keep at it. It's really deflating to get constant rejection. Unfortunately, it's part of the process and it will make you stronger and make you better, and it will also test your determination, and if you pass that test, you're sailing. The third idea or suggestion I would have is to stretch yourself, get out of your comfort zone, go and try and do things that you haven't done before, test your levels, work out who you are, and then everybody will be attracted to you.
My top 3 tips are, number 1, research people's sounds and be specific as to who you hit up with your music, because it becomes very obvious if you get an email and it's just a template and they've just put your name on it, and it just feels very like impersonal, and it does often get bypassed. Be specific and be personal with your approach. 2, make sure that your tracks are, it helps if they're mastered or like radio edits, and if they're mastered well, I play like electronic dance music, they'll sound good in clubs, so it's your benefit as well if you get them mastered. Number 3, obviously the quality needs to be good, so get some feedback first from people that you trust. Make sure that you are like confident that your tunes are like radio quality.
If an artist wants to get on my radar, I'm happy for them to DM me on Twitter or Instagram. It's at Tinea Taylor. You can email me as well, tinea.taylor@kissfmuk.com. I will always listen to music. I don't get spot plays in any of my shows because I'm a daytime playlisted presenter, but I will send it on to the relevant DJs at Kiss and Kiss Fresh and the head of music if I'm feeling it and if I think it's something that we will play.
If you want to get on my radar, if you email me and you're quite personal with it, so you know, you might say that some specific thing that I do that you like, whatever. Where, if it's just personal, then it definitely stands out more. Also, like a short description, because I play such a broad spectrum of genres. I like a short description of what your sound is. So maybe like, this is like a dark, garagey, like 130 BPM track, or maybe like compare it to like another producer that you feel is similar to you. That's always quite useful because I'll get an indication of whether it'll be my vibe or not as well. And obviously if it is my vibe, I'm definitely gonna listen, so yeah.
The best way to get hold of me is to email john.kennedy@radiox.co.uk. You can tweet me at John Kennedy and just kind of say hello, get in touch, make me aware of what you're doing. It's a clever thing to do, to listen to radio shows in general and get in touch with those people and interact with them about their radio show. They love feedback about their radio, just as you love feedback about your music, and they love to hear that people are interested in what they're doing. And then you can quite cunningly say, oh, by the way, I'm an artist too. I write and produce music, I sing, and I'd love you to hear my work. Can you check it out? And that's a great way to get in touch with people. I mean, obviously, having said this to you and suggested it to you, I will maybe guess that you might have heard this, but at the same time, I'll also have forgotten about it completely, and I'll still be engaged in you, with you, because you've said nice things.